We've gotten pre-qualified for our home, so now we're ready to buy our home. So the last step is to visit with National Property Inspections.
To get a home inspection.
Yes,
right, that's
welcome,
good.
Jim. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah, we're here with Jim Jufrey, and we'll meet with Susan, his wife, who are the dynamic duo of property inspections with National Property Inspections. Jim, would you like to tell us, we're standing here and we got tons of fun gadgets, and I know you guys set yourself apart from your competition or from other businesses with the tools you use. I know back in the day, a clipboard and a set of eyes was about all an inspector had to use, and you guys really have taken it to the next level with technology. Can you explain some of that to us?
Yeah, sure. I'm glad you brought that up because we do pride ourselves on the equipment that we have, and we want to be able to perform any inspection that comes across, especially commercial buildings and the homes down at the beach. Most of the homes down there, they usually have a 28-foot height requirement. So everything that I have, we could start off with the ladders here over here. I have an extension ladder, a little giant ladder that reaches 28 feet up in the air. And I also have this really nice, I wanted to show you real quick. This is called a telescoping ladder.
Wow.
And it opens up nice. This is for something that when you're inside a closet that has a lot of clothes in it and you can't open up an A-frame, this is an easy way to get up to the attic access.
That's cool.
And then it just closes down like this.
I want one of those for my house.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great tool. A lot of the homeowners, once they see that, they get excited and they want to get. Now they know they have a Christmas gift to get for their husband. A lot of times, every inspector that we have 3 inspectors, carries around a code check book for a quick reference in case we come across something and we're not really sure. We have reference books inside the vans. Another thing that we have, all the inspectors have, is a moisture meter.
Very important.
Very important, right? And I took the time to just wet this a little bit to kind of show that once this reaches 20%, you can hear it starting to beep. You know, this is very important to have, especially in the area which we live in with all the crawl spaces, with a lot of the dampness and everything.
Sure.
It's a non-evasive type. A lot of the homeowners don't like when you're poking things into their wood and damaging it. So,
I've seen those kind.
Yeah, so this is really nice feature.
And now let me ask you a quick question. Will that reach through walls and find leaks?
Yes, generally because a property inspection is a visual inspection, so generally when we see like a stain or something that's discolored, a little darker on the sheetrock, you put that on there and it's able to pick up the moisture. I just use the sponge for these purposes.
Right.
Here. We have the availability to print out a report on site if needed. We have I carry the Super Key, lockbox key. Brunswick County Association of Realtors, they all use a Super Key, electronic lock that holds the key on the front door.
Right.
And I think this is very important that we don't have to put the realtors out of, have to meet them there and put them
take them away from their job.
Yeah, away from their job. So it makes everything easier. If we're running ahead, we're running behind, it's easy, as long as we have the key, we gain access.
Tell us a little bit about the orange thing over there.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is a gas detector. They call it a sniffer. What happens is you turn it on, it takes a minute for it, and it starts beeping at a very slow rate.
Right.
And then if you go near something that has gas, it lets you know that you have a gas leak. Yeah. All the inspectors, we have infrared thermometers, mainly used when we're checking the heating and cooling system.
Okay.
And the water temperature at the sinks. This is another handy tool that we have that I don't know if a lot of inspectors do. This kind of sets us apart. We have a laptop computer that rolls around on a cart, and we're able to go from room to room entering all the information. And what this does is it allows us a quick turnaround time.
Very good. And I understand that's like by midnight of the day of the inspection typically?
Yes, well we guarantee it within 24 hours, but typically it's by midnight the same day. You know, so I think that's very important. We pride ourselves on that factor, and we've been getting a lot of good feedback from our clients.
So Jim, there's one other product that you have or tool that you use. It's a camera system. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, like I told you before, we take pride in investing in the right tools, the proper tools to be able to do just about any inspection that comes across our way. In this case, I invested in a 30-foot aerial photography mast. It's got 6-foot sections, and they open up and they lock into place, and it goes up to 30 feet. And I'm using a high-powered zoom, 30 times zoom camera, which works. It works together. It links up with my smartphone. So as I hoist up the camera, I'm able to see everything that the camera sees from my smartphone. I'm able to zoom in, and I'm also able to take the picture from my smartphone.
Very cool, very cool.
That's very neat.
Well, with that said, let's go inside and see Susan and talk a little bit with her about a new program we have called Recall Check.
Okay, good.
So we're here today with Susan and Jim Giuffre, and now we're here to talk to Susan. You're going to tell us a little bit about your recall check.
Yes, yes. First, I'd like to introduce Pat. She's my administrative assistant in the office.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Sheridan. We do have, what sets us apart is Recall Check. And although Jim does a lot of great things during the inspection, after the inspection, he and our other 2 inspectors upload some information about your kitchen appliances, your water heater, your HVAC system. It goes into the national system, a federal government, and you will find out if there's any recalls through GE or any of the major appliances. And then you get a report. And the report is a recall check report. It'll have a grid that'll tell you about each appliance and if it has been recalled. It doesn't matter really if you do have a recall check or not. You're going to get a monthly newsletter from us explaining if anything has gone on for a recall check.
Susan, how do we go about getting in contact with you to purchase your services?
Oh, great. You can call 910-575-2171 or reach us through our website at www.nationalpropertyinspections.net.
Susan, we thank you and Jim both for being with us today. We look forward to having you on the show and getting this information out to folks so they know where they can find you guys at and all the services that you offer.
Thank you. Thank you so much for visiting. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for letting us nose around.
Sure. Thank you.
We'll be right back.